best directed, written, and acted movie I have seen in ages. I'm telling y'all. Like you need to just get up now because I'm still on a movie high. I just got out the theater watching it, and I'm telling you, it had everything. It had love, deceit, it had retribution, it had longing. It was about the struggle of the small against the mighty in terms of military. It's about protecting something precious. Can they end the war? So much. I'm telling you, it had so much. I'm here just to tell you that you probably would never see a movie that pulls so many elements together that'll make this almost like people, the entire family come together and enjoy that movie. It had something for yourself, for your significant other, for the kids, for the it was really, really, really awesome. I'm telling you, go and see it. It is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right, all right. So I know y'all want to know what makes it worth it. What makes it worth it? I have to give just kudos off to the director, Garrett. The acting was wonderful. I mean, John David Washington, you had Gemma Chan, you had Madeline Newman Voles, you had Allison Janice. I'm telling you, man, the acting was on point. The military guy, I mean, just everything came together. Everything came together in terms of um, this movie about love is what it really started off as between these two individuals who was fighting against, as we always say, the man. Um, but something happened that decimated that love. Then you had the longing of years trying to find out, thinking that something is not recoverable, could not be mended, and then to have that opportunity of saying, thinking of the deceit somehow played a part, but they go in and they find this particular AI who that they thought at the time, I think named Alfie. So the guy Joshua, who was the main protagonist or character, he goes into with the military from the man who you had the U.S. versus this new Asia that was holding. There was an incident that happened that created such a rift where the U.S. was basically hunting all AIs, and since the new Asia is harboring all of these new AIs, um, it's pretty much they go into infiltrating, cause a war. So basically, they were looking for the creator of this particular AI, since AI would potentially have the ability to bring the U.S. to its knees, to bring the war to an end if they won, versus if the U.S. won. So it was all about trying to get Alfie and destroy Alfie, because Alfie was the only one who had the power to bring an end to the man big NORAD missile station in the sky. So, but in order to pull him back in, the love that he thought was lost was not lost, and so he goes on this journey, find Alfie to go and utterly just try to um, find his love again, who he thought was lost. So um, from that premise, they continue on going against the struggle. Military is kind of chasing, and oh my, yes, Allison, Colonel Howe, who played Colonel Howe, oh my, she was on point. Now they utilized her character excellently in terms of her leading leading the military on this hunt, not only after Joshua, the main character, but also in terms of her insistent hunt of Alfie. It was wonderful. She played that part great, which she also had a great end. I'm telling you, it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, uh, like I said, at the end, the ultimate goal is to, like I said, bring down the big missile control center in the sky, so that they wouldn't basically destroy all AIs that lived in Southeast Asia because it could target different locations and so forth. So that was the gist of the movie. That was the gist of the movie and him. So now, like I said, if you I would tell you definitely go and see it. Definitely. I hate to like jump in this, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. And the only reason I gave it to Pinocchio because it was not what I imagined. I wanted to see a Jigsaw. And I was like, yeah, I pretty much know the premise of Jigsaw, but let me check out the creator, which I did, and I am awesomely excited that I did go and check it out. It was unbelievable. I'm still on the movie high. I left the movie theater, uh, left it excited. I left the movie theater excited in terms of this. You have my Stitch playing the ukulele. I'm telling you, I would go and watch this movie 3 or 4 times. And the only movie I've put in collection with that I really have repeatedly watched throughout my life multiple times is Terminator 3. I love Terminator 3. To me, that's my best Terminator. But this in terms of sci-fi, the AI, I mean, it was like all of the elements was there. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. It was so balanced. Characters acted so well, directed so wonderfully. I probably never do this again. Never give another movie this rate. It deserved the popcorn. It deserved the red hots. It deserved extra butter. It deserved the nacho powder. It deserved even the milk chocolate on the milk duds. I mean, you had sweet, spicy, fiery, buttery, salty. Man, this movie had something for everybody. I had to give it. This movie had something for everyone. Um, so getting into the down and dirty, so I can basically go through it. I wish Nae-Nae here. We probably do another shot after this, but it was go see it. That'll be my quick. I'm not going to even tell you. I'm not going to go into any sport. Go see it. I've given you the premise. Go see it. I'm telling you, it's worth like triple than you paying $10 or $20. It's worth it. Worth it. Make sure you get popcorn. Snuggle up with you because I'm telling you, the romance and the longing essence of it. I just man, it balanced it so well with the action and the sci-fi. And oh my, I had to give it to her. I have to give it to Madeline. She played Alfie so well, especially when the tears came to. I'm telling you, I was amazed. I was amazed that a child could really play, uh, could act that well. She acted exceptional, and I have to call out Allison as well in terms of Colonel Howell. She played an excellent, almost type villain, but it wasn't really a villain. More like she was just more of a military duty, and especially like just upstand for mankind against the AI. But she played it wonderfully. So those are the two who gives my double kudos. So go check it out. Don't waste your time. And you know, like, subscribe, however it may be, but definitely check the follow-up with me and Nae-Nae when we actually go in details about the detail. I don't want to put in the spoilers. So from this, I'll let you get on to it and then come back later and then you'll see the real in-depth spoilers of what made it so well. So all right, well, we're kind of source of all the pops have spoken. I have spoken. So until we meet again, keep the popcorn popping.